All right, let's get this show started.
Check out Izzy's new tat.
I'm with Omid today. And also, it's hot up there as well.
What about next side?
Oh, Hannah.
Francis Ngannou has responded to everyone who doubted him ahead of his boxing match with Tyson Fury. He posted this clip on Twitter writing, "Okay guys."
I think Francis has no chance against Tyson.
Of course not.
What shot do you give Francis Ngannou getting the upset and beating Tyson Fury? 0.
You could do this fight a million times and he wouldn't win once.
We always say that Deontay Wilder can't fight. Ngannou, he can't fight either.
After Francis Ngannou's impressive performance against Tyson Fury over the weekend, many wonder what will be next for the former UFC champ. On ESPN's DC and RC show, Daniel Cormier shared his thoughts on Ngannou's future and suggested that he and Fury should run it back. DC also said that with this performance against Fury, Ngannou proved that he's the baddest man on the planet, not John Jones, as many people claimed him to be.
But that starts to tell me, what should he do next? And I start to question, what if they fought again? What if they just run the Francis Ngannou fight back against Tyson Fury? And if they do, what would that look like? Who would that favor? Would Tyson Fury them take him serious? And if he does, do we think that he could get Francis onto there? Or do we believe that because of the confidence that Francis Ngannou gained in that boxing ring last weekend, he would be even more prepared to fight Tyson Fury in a rematch? It's like there are so many questions now. But the one thing that can't be questioned, and this is just me telling the 100% truth, I saw Francis Ngannou out-wrestle Cyril Gane because he couldn't beat him in the striking. Then I saw Francis Ngannou go in there and fight the lineal heavyweight champion of the world and be competitive. Some people thought he won. What can't be questioned anymore is that Francis Ngannou is the baddest man walking the planet. Because in a free fight, I don't feel like anybody can beat him. And maybe John Jones. But what I also do know is John Jones could not go fight Tyson Fury in the way that Francis Ngannou just did in a boxing fight. So when you ask me who's the baddest man on the planet, to me it's Francis Ngannou.
Demetrious Johnson advises Francis Ngannou to walk away from MMA and focus on boxing. In a recent YouTube video, DJ said, "Francis won that fight and he looked absolutely amazing. What's next for Francis? I don't think I want to see Francis do mixed martial arts. I know that might be hard to hear, but I don't see why PFL cannot do boxing. Why don't PFL do boxing? You have one of the biggest stars in boxing right now, Francis, who just beat the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury." Johnson continued, "I want to see Francis box. I don't want to see him do mixed martial arts. We've seen him do MMA. He's beaten the best in the world in mixed martial arts. He's been a world champion. There's nothing left for him to do in that sport. I want to see him do boxing. He's gonna make big money in boxing. He could fight Anthony Joshua. He could fight Deontay Wilder. The gates have just opened up." Derrick Lewis has been arrested just days before his return against Jailton Almeida. According to multiple reports, the Black Beast has been arrested for reckless driving, reportedly going 86 miles over the speed limit. He was initially arrested on October 25th and released on a $100 personal recognizance bond. The UFC heavyweight contender was driving 136 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone in his hometown of Houston. A member of law enforcement stated that he was weaving in and out of traffic in a red Lamborghini, which led to the arrest. Despite the incident, Lewis has arrived in Brazil, and his fight against Jailton Almeida is still scheduled for this weekend. Here's how you guys reacted to news of Lewis's arrest. One fan wrote, "Bro is always taking L's in Texas." Another said, "The most shocking thing to me is this man can fit in a Lamborghini." Sir, why were you traveling at a high rate of speed down the interstate? Lewis, my balls was hot. This is Herb Dean's fault. Ronda Rousey finally told him to come over. It's all good, he had to get that wind coming through the windows, his balls were hot. Good thing the UFC isn't the NFL or NBA, or he'd be suspended for at least 3 fights. LOL. He should feel a bit lucky because in Texas, I believe if you go 25 miles per hour over the limit, you can technically be charged with a felony. He was allegedly going 86 miles per hour over the limit. Why is this being posted everywhere if it was just a misdemeanor? This is not good PR for the UFC and ESPN. 136 in the 50 is wild. At least he got Lambo money though. I'm sure he was headed to an emergency. Hashtag Popeyes was about to close. According to a report from ESPN, the heavyweight boxing title unifier between Tyson Fury and ALEKSANDR Usyk has been pushed back in the wake of Fury's near upset loss to Francis Ngannou. ESPN reported Fury vs. Usyk will take place in February at a to-be-announced date. The heavyweight title fight originally was targeted for December 23rd. Fury announced the fight with Usyk several weeks prior to his meeting with Ngannou, which he escaped with a split decision after going 10 rounds with the ex-UFC champ. Usyk sat ringside at the event in Saudi Arabia and pumped up the crowd when cameras cut to him. Fury was knocked down by Ngannou in the third round of the contest, producing the most memorable moment of the fight. He also sustained a cut on his forehead that likely pushed back his timeline for fighting again. It looks like Merab Dvalishvili will not get his title shot against Sean O'Malley, but he will clash against another big name. According to a recent report from Jailton, the UFC is finalizing Merab Dvalishvili vs. Henry Cejudo for January of 2024. As of now, the contracts haven't been signed, nor has the fight been announced by the promotion. Merab himself seemingly confirmed the bout. He posted this video captioned, "Skinny tall dude is hiding from me, so I'm coming for you, Henry Cejudo."
Let's go. I'm coming. Henry, I'm coming for you. Let's go. Let's go, Henry. Let's go. Let's go, Henry. Let's see whose wrestling is better. Let's see. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hey, I respect you, but I'm gonna punch you hard. And I'm looking forward to fight you. Let's go. Hey, I'm hungry. I come from Georgian mountains. And
here are the top 3 memes you guys picked from the internet. Third place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named RDA Enjoyer. Second place meme was found over Twitter and was posted by a user named Ben Davis. And the top picked meme was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named YaBoyDan. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.